Good afternoon. Eric Lemieux here with another edition of CEOs You Should Know from iHeartMedia. I'm here with Tamir Berliner. He is the CEO and co-founder of Sightful, which is an Israeli company with a groundbreaking product, Spacetop. I got to tell you, right before we came in here, we sat and we went over it, and he gave me a whole test run on this thing. And oh my God, it's this augmented reality laptop with a screen that includes augmented reality glasses and a spatial view of about 100 inches. It's insane. It's one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have you here, and it's cool to have to talk about a product that is so close to home. Augmented reality for everybody has been touching people all different days of their life, all different times throughout the life. Like I look back in the early '90s. We had, for augmented reality, NFL games would have these yellow first down lines. And NHL hockey games would have this blue puck. There's all these little things that would come in. And now you're throwing these glasses on, you're with your laptop, and you've got this entire your whole world is a workstation. It's pretty amazing. So first off, congratulations. I know you guys recently launched everything.
Yes, thank you so much. Actually, we just announced it finally available for everybody. So I'll take you through a quick 5 years. In the past 5 years, we actually had to build our own laptops. So we have our own laptop brand called Spacetop that people bought and people are still using as their laptops just so that they can have an AR laptop. Now we are able to bring it to any AI laptop. AI laptops are those new ones where Intel actually laid a groundbreaking solution into the world. Up until now, we all know about the CPU, like the main compute of laptops, and then we were introduced to graphics compute GPUs by NVIDIA. I mean, everyone I think knows them today, but those were 20 and 40 years ago. Now they introduced AI compute, which is a neural processing unit that allows us to actually bring all of the capabilities that were required into everyday's laptop. So you can download software, just get glasses. We'll give you both when you buy the bundle, and you can use it wherever you want and whenever you want. And practically, your office comes with you, so that if you're on a flight, on a coffee shop, in a trip, in a convention, put on the glasses, and you have your 100-inch canvas to work on. And I will tell you this, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Oh, I'm sure.
Everything you're seeing on Vision Pro, on all of the visionary products of where AR is going to be, all of that is coming. We're taking it one step at a time.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying in the beginning, like the steps that we've taken from, the 90s of the NFL games to like what it is now. Talk about what a home office is going to look like these days. Like I look back when COVID hit, everybody went to work from home. I invested, hundreds, thousands of dollars in a home office, and you don't need that anymore.
It's I'm hoping to be able to tell you that not only will you not need it, but it's gonna be in a place where wherever you go, you have access to the best technology without having to carry more things. Up until today, we were told, oh, if you want more technology, you have to carry more things, right? You have to carry that pixel generating device that's called the screen. Once you have glasses, you don't need more screens, and you can get more technology in your life, which is a positive or negative thing. That's up to you to decide.
So this is really the future of work. This is kind of the direction things are going now.
It's the future.
It is the future. We're here.
Definitely of work as well.
Yep.
I honestly believe it's here. We got to the point. If you talked to me a year ago, I would say we're getting to the point where it's going to be. Now, for the first time, and I've been in this domain for 20 years, now I can say it's finally here. And it's honestly, it's just the first step. In the coming up 10 years, what we are going to witness is we will get to that point where even in the next 5 years, when you look back, you will not be able to remember how you worked in this old technology way.
Yeah. So this really Spacetop's not really just a product. It's really this new category that you guys are coming to market with.
Mm-hmm.
When you did launch this recently, how did you introduce something like this to the mainstream? Like, how do you actually roll this out?
It's we. That's a great question. There was a lot of thought and a lot of learnings from previous companies. So the first learning came from when we launched the Microsoft Xbox Kinect. I founded a company named PrimeSense in 2005. At that point, I'm not sure if everyone remembers the Microsoft Xbox Kinect, but a sensor that allowed you to play computer games without a controller, sold 30 million units of that one. And for years, the question was, how do you explain such a technology to the market? And there, when we hit the "you are the controller," that's where it actually resonated with everyone. So people got to the fact that they realized, oh, I understand what it does, and it was very simple. And we, of course, also got a lot of relationships with studios that were excited to develop games on top of that. Ubisoft were very good friends of us. So what we took from that learning was we have to get the messaging in a way that doesn't describe the technology as much as it describes what you gain from the technology. In many cases, and I think we've seen that in this market for a very long time, everyone is either trying to talk about what would happen in 10 years or talk very technically on like what's the resolution you're getting, what's the PPS, what are the tech KPIs. What we are doing when we are announcing Spacetop, and what we've always done is we started by saying this is an AR laptop. It's a 100-inch laptop that fits in your backpack. Right? It's that type of messaging that I think helps our user base to quickly understand what this does for them. And everyone knows how to use laptops. So it's very easy once you realize it's true that there is a 100-inch laptop.
Mm-hmm. You know, and it's not really just for work. It's for lifestyle. It's for entertainment. It's for anything that you like. You know, at iHeart, we're obsessed with connecting people with content. And during the test drive that you gave me a little while ago, you put on a video, like a very what was like a 2K type of video,
4K video.
Yeah.
And I think what size was the TV we compared it to?
Was it 72-inch TV?
72-inch. It was larger.
Oh,
than
yeah,
72.
much larger.
Yeah.
So there's no need for a TV anymore. You just hook up your glasses on and.
I'm gonna get technical. I think pixel delivery devices are gonna disappear. So all monitor screens are gonna disappear. It will just take time.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that they're gonna disappear in a bad way. It's actually in a good way. It's kind of like how the keyboard disappeared from our phones, right? The disappearance of the keyboard from the phones didn't make the keyboard go away.
Mm-hmm.
Just like pixels are not going anywhere. Pixels are gonna become even more and more introduced into our lives, but in the context of the real world around me. Yeah. And I think that's where we're going. And when you think about software development, when you think about what products you want to create, we're going to see a new type of set of applications that are not stuck in those 2D monitors, which is where they are now, but actually can be in the world around us. Like, in the early days of Windows, I think we had those ships jumping on windows, and that was fun.
Yeah.
So you can have a virtual cat running around in your room because that's fun.
Yeah, that's great. So someone's in a coffee shop. They turn over to the right. They see you over there with the glasses. What are people thinking off the bat? Because a lot of people don't know about this just yet.
I was highly surprised with the responses I get.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's all across, like all of our users, including our employees, when they use Spacetops, the response is amazingly positive.
Yeah.
We were highly worried about the Google Glass effect.
Okay.
Because we know what Google Glass did. If people don't know, like, people in the Bay Area were actually attacked for using Google Glass in public spaces. And I think it has to do with the fact that Spacetop solves a need, and because you have the keyboard in front of you and your hands are on the keyboard, it's very clear to anyone who looks at you what you are doing.
You're still grounded,
You
right?
exactly. You're grounded, and they. It's not like you're using some tech that they don't know what you're doing. Are you spying on them? Are you taking pictures? Like that was what Google Glass got people to be worried about. And I think with the new age, especially as we are starting from the point where it solves a need that everyone has. When people look at you, they already know. And what we are getting is actually the moment you take the glasses off, you see two people running at you to ask you what that is.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm always, you saw that. I'm always happy.
Yeah.
Just take a look. I mean, it's very easy to understand. You put the glasses on and you have as many windows as you want. By the way, there's no screen. And that's, if you want to tap into that, it's a technical matter, but it's actually amazing that there's actually no screen, but rather just applications that are around you, and you work with a keyboard and touchpad. That's all you need.
And the glasses have the speaker too, so you're not bothering anybody around you.
Exactly. Nothing. It's all seamless. The goal was to make sure that we don't make you take any extra step. As a general rule, and I'm 20 years trying to work on that. I believe technology should disappear. And it means that technology should not be in the way. Anytime we see another step that you have to take because you need to do something for technology, our goal is immediately to try to make that go away. And I think over time we're very, very much successful. Part of that was removing that screen, because that screen boundary does not make sense in a place where pixels can be anywhere. It does make sense when you don't have pixels and you need a screen for the pixels.
So with the screen itself, screen fatigue is a real thing. I get that all the time. I'm sure everybody here gets screen fatigue, right? And you have the ability. Tell me how you combat a fatigue of that. Like you're hurting your eyes. Like there's ways to adjust. I know. Ben on our team before he wears glasses, and you were telling there are different lenses you can utilize, right? Like, can you talk a little bit about that?
So screen fatigue is real, and it differs from person to person. So it's a personalized. Some people can spend all day in front of screens. Some people can even spend all day using a VR headset, right? It's really something that is personal. I honestly believe that at any given moment in time, we should be able to disconnect from technology. We should be able to make that switch in a very seamless and easy way. And that's why, for example, in the glasses, we built a button that when you double click on it, everything just goes away. We lower the sound. We remove all the digital content. So at any moment in time, if you want to interact with the physical world, or you just want to disconnect from technology for a moment, double click on that button and that's it. That capability allows us to support the ability of people to maintain face-to-face interaction, to make sure that you're not overwhelmed by technology if it is something that overwhelms you. And in addition, when like every person has their own different prescription or eye conditions that they need to accommodate for. That's why when you order the Spacetime bundle, you can give us your prescription, and we actually tailor-make the glasses to fit you. So you get an add-on that adjusts for your specific eye condition. And we do that because we understand this is a personal device. This is your way to interact with all of the digital content around you. That is something that without great prescription, you can't do. And we even accommodated for the fact that you need to see also the physical world through those prescriptions. So our prescriptions are even bigger than what the digital content that you're seeing. They also cover, for example, the keyboard. Because if you need prescription to see the keyboard, it's important you can.
Well, I got to say that I see your passion and I get it. Like, it makes a lot of sense. This thing is amazing. If I was a listener to this podcast right now, I'm probably sitting at home like, one, I love this host. The host is awesome. The guest is amazing. Where can I find Spacetime? If I want to buy something like this, if I want to take this home, where am I going?
So first of all, if you're at home and you're thinking that the host is amazing, you're wrong. He's way more than amazing. In addition, he also understands technology real well. So honestly, I do a lot of demos of Spacetime to people, and like those that come, it comes very natural too.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Apparent, and
Yeah.
it was very
I
clear.
can attest to that without a doubt.
So if you want Spacetop, you go to www.spacetop.com.
Okay.
And you get to the product page of the company. If you want to learn more about the company, we're also happy to share more. And you can go from there to the company's webpage or go directly to sightful.com. And right now, in order to make it very easy for you, we sell both the software and the glasses as a bundle and allow you to add prescription, single vision, or progressive, depends on your specific prescription.
Amazing. Well, thank you. I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm excited to follow the company and follow and see kind of where you take this. And this is the future. The future is here.
Thank you so much. And if I can,
yeah,
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Interviewing the host. Do you have any experience using AR glasses, VR headsets?
I have zero experience using AR glasses.
None. You haven't tried anything.
I've tried it, but I haven't. I don't own any. I haven't quite.
So you've never seen anything that
world.
was useful enough?
No.
You've tried it?
I've tried it. I just haven't never pulled the trigger on it.
Okay. So, and any thoughts on what would make you pull the trigger?
Spacetop would make me pull the trigger.
Honest?
I swear to God.
Okay.
Spacetop would, without a doubt.
Okay. I wanted to gift you one, but if you're going to buy one, so
there you go. Well, wait a minute. Can we edit this? No. All good. But no, this was great. Thank you so much. Thanks for being a guest on CEOs You Should Know, iHeartMedia. And stay tuned for the next episode.
Thank you, Ricky. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
You.